Hello! I wanted to do a quick video on how to pose a Netherland Dwarf. This is a baby, so he's actually very inexperienced. I'm probably going to have to move him around a little bit more than I would necessarily one of my experienced posers. And that's kind of why I wanted to do this video, is because I know a lot of individuals who may not be experienced in posing are probably going to have to fight with their animal a little bit to get them to pose naturally. Ideally, your animal should be structured properly genetically and when I say genetically, I'm meaning like the bone structure should be adept. Hold on, I'm going to turn off the fan really quick. I'm sure you guys are getting a lot of background noise. But what I mean by that is that their bone structure should naturally allow them to pose. If the animal's fighting you too much or just physically can't hold that pose, more than likely they have some sort of bone structure that isn't correct for their breed, whether that be too long of shoulders or not enough length in the legs to allow. This guy's pretty calm. It's been a warm day. It's actually cooled off a little bit, and that's why I wanted to come out and do this video. But this little guy is, again, a Netherland Dwarf, a little cutie patootie with tiny ears. I wouldn't be able to say how old he is. I want to say he's probably three months old at this point. So he's still just a tiny little guy. So when you first start, you want to pull your animal out, calm him down a little bit, pet him, let him kind of explore the table, so that way they can kind of see what's going on, especially if they haven't posed much before. But then what I typically do is I will actually kind of put my hand next to their mouth and kind of just start pushing up. And then I will hook my finger in kind of like that, so it goes right under their chin. And then I just start pushing on their chest and kind of pulling up a little bit. Just gently. And as you see, he's gently going up. I've practiced with him, honestly not a lot. I was expecting a lot more fight than this. And there you go. You want to ensure, same on all breeds, that the bend of their knee is to the toes. Well, let me turn him for you a little bit. That bend of the knee right there is going to go right down and align with the tip of their toes. You want to ensure that they're not too far pushed in, or else it's going to make their butt look very chopped. And that's why you want to ensure that that line right there is that. And then you also want to verify that their eye is in line with their front toes right here. And that is going to provide for a proper pose. So this guy should probably stand up a little bit more. And there you go. So he actually did very good for his first time posing, or officially posing. I've kind of played with him a little bit as a junior, or I should say as a baby. I played with him a little bit, but honestly not much, so I'm very impressed. Granted, he also has he comes from show lines, so he definitely has the genes to pose properly and the bone structure to pose properly. For him, he's a little bit long here, but I'm hoping as he gets older, he kind of grows out of it, because his dad is not, but his mom is. He kind of looks like his mom. And what you want is, when you're feeling across, you really don't want to catch on much. So I kind of caught on his hips right here a little bit. So again, he's so young that it's hard to tell if he's going to grow out of that or not. So he's my only Netherland Dwarf baby right now. So he's just going to chill in the barn and stay with me for a while. I have no plans on getting rid of him anytime soon. But then as you glide down, so you want a nice wide shoulder here. And I'll show you from the front here shortly on what that wide shoulder, or what that width looks like from the front, and not just feeling. You want a nice wide shoulder all the way down. You want that width to carry. He pinches a little bit at the table. Again, that's why I caught his hips. His feet, instead of going parallel, they're slightly angled, which is going to cause me to catch on those hips and is going to cause a little bit of a pinch at that table. And when I'm saying pinch, I'm going like this. He's flat here, so he doesn't, when you feel him, he doesn't curl back in, and that's fantastic. That's exactly what you want. That means you have a really nice kind of spinal structure right there that goes all the way down and flush to the table. But yeah, so again, this guy is just a little guy. He has a lot of growing up to do. But from the front view, what I wanted to show you was the mass this guy carries. So again, he looks very similar to his mama. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. So, one of his front legs is right there, and the other is right here. And that's an excessive amount of width. I wish I had an animal to show you what not good width looks like. Come on, buddy. You just gotta stay right there. Good boy. Yeah, so he is a wide boy for being this young. Ideally, I would love to see that in his back end too, but his front end is exactly what I want to see in any of my rabbits for Netherland Dwarfs. And I'll show you his dad really quick, just to show you maybe how to kind of fight them when they're not cooperating, because this little guy did absolutely fantastic. So I was very excited about that. But maybe instead of in this video, I'll do another video on maybe how to help control a rabbit when they're fighting you or something like that when you're trying to pose them. This guy did fantastic, and I'm super impressed and excited to see him grow up. But thank you for watching. If you guys have any questions, please comment them below, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.